going live. Are we live? We are now live. Oh, notice. I think we're live. There we go. Get the two tripods set up where we're going. Oh, I'm so glad to be back to Saturday Night Harp Live. It's been 2 weeks. We've been off. 1 week because of the Easter holiday. Then last weekend I had the flu that gave you pink eye, which was just gross. So I wasn't about to be live. But welcome to all you harp heads and people just scrolling through, seeing what the jaw harp is. I'm going to start off playing a Morchang. This one is an Indian Morchang, but it's not made in India. This is made by Babiev. Buckethead, hi. Gaius, Julius Caesar, Augustus, hello. Hello, Dual Sport PNW. Mark Shaw says, looks better. Yes, the pink eye that I got, which is why I'm still wearing glasses. I don't have the pink eye anymore, but I'll probably take a week off from wearing my glasses, was just gross. Greetings from Chile, learning so many good techniques from you. Oh, cool. Glad to help, Templo Oscuro. Yeah, I've kind of been inspired as of late. I heard the Piru Boil, or Piru Bowl, Pirubole. It's an Indian piece of music, and I'm like, oh, that inspired me to do some more Morchang, but I think it's Ta Din Taka. What's a good sounding harp brand? Wise for beginner. Pretty much any of the Glasrin are great for beginners. Also, Begvana are great for beginners. So are a lot of Zalagi. Another one I would suggest, kind of a little bit more expensive, but a Sisolka, Rabach. If you can't find Zalagi, Sisolkas are really good too. Oh, hello, jaw harping time. Ta din taka da ta din taka taka ta din taka da ta din taka taka. Where can you find those particular brands? A lot of the brands I was listing can be found on, where is it? Where am I? On the Harpery at gmail.com, or theharpery.com is a good place. And there's a lot of different websites. There's about 6 or 8 major websites in the world that sell jaw harps, and a lot of smaller ones as well. Now I was doing that reverse pluck, and then I forgot. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm wearing glasses for this, so I shouldn't do that because I was definitely catching my glasses there. Happy Saturday, go get him. Oh, happy Saturday back at you, Dr. Doolittle. Let's see. What else? Oh, another thing I was going to bring up. Oh, hello, Marshall. That dude's really cool. Another thing I was going to bring up, if you're interested in Goring harps, I talked to Bill a week ago, well, probably about a week and a half ago, and I planned on making a video already before this, but my head was so gooped up because of the sickness I had. But I talked to Bill Goring. Bill Goring is still taking orders, and he's still making jaw harps. If you want to get a hold of Bill Goring, you can email him I wrote it down. I've got too many papers. You can email him at goringjewsharp@ortelco.net. So if anybody wants to get a hold of Bill Goring, screenshot that. Boom. And when I come out with a video talking about Bill Goring, I'll put a link in the description. But yeah, that is his email address. So whether this is inverted or not, boom, we've got it. Shoot Bill an email and talk with him. He'll make you some harps. And I got 2 Goring here. And I was freaking out earlier. I looked all over. I couldn't find my Gorings. Like, where are they at? I found this one. Couldn't find this one. But by the time I went live, this one magically appeared. And if you hear in the Beb Corp outro on the YouTube channel, diddle do diddle do diddle diddle do do, that was actually played on this Goring harp. And both the Gorings I have are basses, although Bill's going to be building me a D2, G2, and also an experimental harp. But all I've got right now are the bass harps, and the bass harps, they play so well because they're not stiff, but you get quite a bit of output out of them for their stiffness. Where are you from? Okay, you're guessing where I'm from. I'm from the United States. Can you guess the state? Guess the state in the comments below. See if anybody can get it. I'm still doing that saying ta din taka da ta din taka taka ta din taka da ta din taka taka. No, not from the desert Southwest. I was mistakenly checking to see if you were online at 8 a.m. Eastern time. Yes, it is. I always try to go online on Saturdays, 8 p.m. Central U.S. time. I think we're an hour ahead of Eastern, 8 p.m. Central U.S. time on Bebcorp Harpery on YouTube and also on Instagram at Jaw the Harp. On Sundays, we go live around 8 p.m. Central time on the Harpery YouTube. The Harpery has its own YouTube, so on that one, and also on TikTok at Jaw the Harp. They're so trippy to play a Goring because they're so insanely flexible. This is a blue dolphin. I've got a blue whale. The blue whale's a little bit touchier to play. You got to really time out your plucks because it has a big, long throw, but it's also super flexible. And then for those of you who want to get a hold of Bill Goring, if you want to have him build your harp, shoot him an email. That's goringjewsharp@ortelco.net. He's a real nice guy. Talk with him, and he'll build you a harp. He'll build you whatever you want. But his harps are really cool, and they're really unique. When you pick up a Goring, you're like, oh yeah, that's when you see a harp like this, you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely a Bill Goring. And some of the newer ones, like this one was built in the last couple of years, it has steps going down it. And this one's the blue whale. They're both pretty similar. So where did I put my blue dolphin? There it is. They're both pretty similar, although the blue whale is bigger. And I've got me some tea. It's not sun tea. It's been pretty cool here in Kansas this week. But it is a good loose leaf tea. And I actually, when I make loose leaf tea, I make it into this big teapot, and then I pour it into a couple quart mason jars, and then let it seal up, and I have tea for the whole weekend. Because I only have tea on the weekends and caffeine on the weekends. No caffeine during the week. I have found that if you use caffeine every day, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't have really any effect. So I only use caffeine on the weekends, and I might even have a cup of coffee tonight. Although, if you ever see me drink coffee while I'm live, you'll notice, be like, oh, he is very amped up because I am very caffeine sensitive. I'm just way he yo wee 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 without breath first. Way yo wee wee wee. Cold or hot tea? Well, I brew it cold. This is an English breakfast loose leaf tea that I have this big teapot that has a big long infuser thing. So I'll put about maybe 3 or 4 tablespoons in there, and then I'll heat it up to 200 degrees, and I'll let it sit for 5 minutes. I pour that off, then I refill it with water. I heat it up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit again, and I let that sitting. And I drink my first run of tea, the second run of the tea, which is the least strong tea, the first night on Friday night, and then Saturday night I drink the stronger tea, which is the first running. I'm glad I found out about your page as Turbo Money. I'm glad you found it as well. And I haven't been checking. I don't know if anybody's guessed the state I'm in. The only guess I've seen was Desert Southwest. No, not Desert Southwest, although it does get really hot here. Another hint about the state is it also gets really cold here as well. We. It's kind of a change in pace. There was another thing I was wanting to do there. I wanted to do that Todd didn't talk of that Peru boil type thing, but I just really couldn't mash together the change in timing. Let's find that. Let's play another harp I've really been into, and that was a Goring Blue Whale. If anybody wants to get a hold of Goring, Bill Goring, to have him build you a harp, shoot him an email directly at goringjuiceharp@ortelco.net. Whoa, screenshot that. Let's see. Let's play. I have this one. Where's my Morsing? There's my Morsing. This one's super stiff. And Morsing, the Tamil they do Morsing are super rough when you get them. You got to polish them. A friend sent this to me. Somebody had hand polished this. But they're not for the faint of heart. If you're not wanting a stiff harp, Morsing probably isn't for you. But if you can play a stiff harp and you get a really good sounding one, they can be kind of magical. Oh. Oh man, I enjoyed that. I don't know what y'all's doing, if y'all's having a good time or not, but I was really floating in whatever that rhythm was there. I was doing a lot of that ta din taka da ta din taka taka, a lot of and a lot of just really heavy diaphragm breathing combined with glottal stuff and kind of just drifting around. There was a you could if you were listening, there was a bit of that melody or that rhythm that I go and hit on a lot. But there was also a little bit of aspects of other stuff because I've been trying to listen to other styles of music and also do other stuff. I'm also meeting at the Jaw Harp group. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Martin Moston says, "How are you doing that trippy trill?" You're probably referring to this. What I'm doing there is you can also look up this technique on my YouTube under catfish noises. But anyways, I'm doing what would you be doing when you snore. Like if you were think of what happens when you snore. I can do that inward and I can do it outward. There's inward out. That's literally I'm just snoring, inward and outward. And this is a good time of year for me to do that because I have a little bit of some allergies going on, so I'm a little bit more snotty, a little bit more congested. So when you're more snotty, more congested, work to the techniques that are good for that. Because if you don't have a little bit of congestion going on, that snoring, that trilling technique is difficult. So just play to your strengths. See, what else have I been? Oh yeah, I've been really getting down on this thing. Well, I'm going to play this secondary. This is my Susap from Steve Kinwald, and I'm having him make another one that plays really well that's really ornate. So I'm going to have another one of them in my collection because I like the big wraparound style, which are the most expensive type of Susap. Because Susap, they're not, you think of it, oh, it's made out of bamboo. Though it's not a cheap instrument. I'll play that next. But this is one that I'm probably going to fail at a little bit. This is a McCurry. I just got the McCurry. I don't have the feel of the McCurry. I'm actually better on the Gangong, which is a little bit easier for me. I played this one more. Here's the Gangong. But as far as on the McCurry, and I don't know if I'm saying that right, this is the Japanese style of string pulled. I'm not good at it yet. The instructions said when you're plucking it, don't pluck it straight. You want it 1 to 2 centimeters in front of you. And I believe it's pulled like this, although I don't always have good luck like that. But we'll try. You're going to see me fail a little bit because there's a lot of styles of jaw harp, especially string plucked or string tapped instruments that I'm not great at yet. Oh, and there I'm getting a little bit better sound because I was plucking it too straight. I started moving it a cup 1 to 2 centimeters in between. I'm not as good at that one as I am on the Susap. I've been getting more comfortable with the Susap. Every once in a while, I'll go through something where I can't find the sweet spot. Because on your Susap, there's going to be... I like to take and weave in between my fingers so that I can keep some more tension there. Let's see where we're at here. Ooh, that's a little bit different. Can you do this? And I did a loop around the finger so that once I hit that sweet spot, I can stay on it. Because the tendency is, especially if my hands are sweaty or I got coconut oil on them, I'll tend to slide down because I'm tapping it right there in the center. And I'm going to be adding another one of these. I'm really excited. Steve Kinwald's making me another one. So, and there's a few available on the Harpery. I haven't played them, but I know they're really good quality. But if you're going to commit to learning to play the Susap, you are going to have to learn how to play it because it's not like a jaw harp where you're just plucking it. It's a fulcrum. See, and you want to keep a certain bit of tension. You don't want it to go too slack. So keep it taut and let it rock. Oh no! It pulled out again. I need to tie my knot bigger. It pulled out on me last weekend too. Although last weekend I did not play the jaw harp much because I was sick. Let's see, what else should we play? Oh, I have a Babayev. I think this is a Babayev G2 sitting here. Let's see where this takes us. Babayev. Dima Babayev makes a really good harp. Oh, Master Gokaram. Hi, Master Gokaram. We'll play a Gokaram next. Time is, oh, we've been live 20-some minutes. We'll play one more harp since Master Rokaram did, and I've mispronounced his name a lot in the past. On my brass moon from Master Rokaram. You play the oldest jaw harp you have. Please and thank you. I'm going to play my oldest good quality jaw harp. You're going to see me get up. I am in my pajamas. This is how I roll when I'm live. I like to be really comfortable. Where is that? Where's my really, really melodic one? Oh, there she is. I'll play a couple old J.R. Smiths. One that's fuzzy, one that isn't. It's okay, that J.R. Smith. And then Mark Posh is moving. He was getting rid of some stuff. He had a handful of harps that were hanging on the wall of Master J.R. Smith, Master Smith, when he died. And he bought them he had got them from his widow. There was a signed paper that came from his widow, but the letter was lost. Here is one from that collection, because one of them, this one is incredible. Yeah, it's the oldest jaw harp I've had. Hello, Absha. How you doing? How have you been? We'll play one more last harp, Master Gorkaram. And I pronounced it Gorkaram in the past. I don't think that's correct. I think it's Gorkaram or close to that. We'll play one of his harps. Actually, this harp is kind of famous. Whenever I play, I do like to take my glasses off, because sometimes the peacock will, if I move wrong, I'm especially taking the harp away from my face, I'll scratch my glasses. So yeah, there's the Gorkaram or Gorkaram peacock. love that. I've got quite a few Gork in my collection. Some of them I really like. I love y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more Harper. Keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them old, and most of all, be good to each other. Harp out.